What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles. Never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. As always, guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Declasse Stallion. Now, the Stallion did release with the enhanced version of GTA Online for PS4 and Xbox One in November of 2014, so it's technically not an OG vehicle from the base game. So this car can be purchased from the Service San Andreas website for $71,000, or of course, if you were a returning player from PS3 and 360, it's available to acquire for free. Now, the Stallion name has a very long history in the GTA series, and it was first introduced in the original GTA, and it was also featured in GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, Chinatown Wars, and GTA 4 as well, which is almost identical to the one they added in GTA 5. And a fun fact about this car: in GTA 4, it was called the Classique Stallion, not the Declasse Stallion like in GTA 5. However, they still kept the Classique badge on the grille from GTA 4, which I think is a great touch. Now, unfortunately, this car basically has no visual customization except for the roof option, which allows you to choose between a vinyl roof, no roof, or a painted roof. And this used to not be the case for this particular car. So beforehand, however it spawned is the way you would get it. So you'd have to keep buying the car over and over from the website until you have the roof that you actually wanted, or of course no roof at all. And most of the time it would spawn without the roof, so if you actually wanted one of the roof options, me personally, it took me like 12 different tries. I bought it 12 times to get the one I actually wanted. Now, thankfully, I was a returning player from old gen, so the car was free, so it just took some time to buy it, wait for it to be delivered, and do that over and over again for about 12 different times. But anyways, in terms of performance, the Stallion isn't actually too bad. It's around the pace of the Phoenix and the Hustler, and around 30th place for lap time on the muscle car class, so not terrible. And if you're wondering, the Burger Shot Stallion is a bit quicker than the regular Stallion, so do keep that in mind. Plus, the Burger Shot Stallion actually has some, I guess, visual customization stock, you can kind of call it, as a front splitter, a rear spoiler, like a roll cage inside. So Rockstar actually took the time to make these kind of customization options standard on that car, but they didn't make them available customization options on the regular one. I don't understand that. It's just really weird. And of course, you cannot take off the livery in the Burger Shot Stallion, so if you want a clean looking Stallion with no livery, you can't have those upgraded parts from the Burger Shot Stallion. But anyways, in terms of what the Stallion is based on, it's primarily based on a mix of Oldsmobile Cutlass models from 1968 to 1972. It's a very good looking muscle car design, very traditional, and I'm glad Rockstar added it to the game. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Stallion. Alright, Stallion. Okay, we got armor, brakes, engine, typical stuff here. Lights will leave the yellow lights. Plates, black background, and then we'll put my, I don't really have anything good for this, just put my America plate on there. Respray, so for this one I'm thinking like a nice orange. I think that will look great on this car. So we're gonna go here to, see here, I believe it's the, yeah, we're gonna go put the regular orange, and then with the pearlescent we're gonna brighten it up a little bit, and we're gonna do, I probably should have gone the other way, but we'll do a silver pearl. So here it looks pretty good. Crumblum goes on the doors. Okay. Roof. Okay, so the way it spawned when I bought it was with no roof, but of course the stock roof is a vinyl top. Looks pretty good there. The no roof option, which is what I received it with, is basically just a convertible, but that top, I guess it's a manual top, so it doesn't go up or down or nothing. So if you hold the button outside, it won't do anything. It just stays in that position all the time, just down. So if you want that roof up experience, you're gonna have to buy the stock roof or the custom roof. Now personally, I like the custom roof. I like the painted design. The vinyl one is pretty cool, but the separation, I don't know, the line's a bit weird there. I think the custom roof looks a bit better, so that's what we're gonna do. Suspension, you can lower it here if you'd like. The car is pretty low to begin with. I think it's a pretty nice ride height for being an older car like this. I think lowering it just looks weird. I'll bring it down one, just a tiny bit, but I think the ride height's almost perfect on this car. Transmission, turbo, wheels. So I personally love the stock wheels of this car. I think they fit it very well. So I'm going to put here to the street category, and I want to keep that same wheel design, but I want a little less chrome and a bit more of like a deep dish effect. So those wheels are actually available here, the Declasse Custom, and those look really good. You can see the difference here. They have a nice deep dish to them. And then, you know, we have a little less chrome where it's just on the actual barrel of the wheel, just the outer lip, and then the spokes themselves are alloy. I think it looks really good, so we'll do that. And we're gonna leave the spokes alloy. I think it looks really nice and classy. Windows, I also just do some light smoke there, and that's all the options there. So yeah, unfortunately, basically it's just roof options. And I talked about earlier, this used to not even be an option in the customs. When you bought it, whatever you got is what you got. So you have to keep buying it over and over again if you wanted either no roof or the custom roof. It was kind of annoying. I remember doing that personally a long time ago. I think I bought like 12 of these until I actually got the one with the roof that I wanted. So most of the time it would spawn like this. So at least they added the option and later on. But alright, let's go for a drive. Let's see how it drives. Probably drives like every other muscle car in the game, but really unfortunate how they didn't give any actual customization to this car, especially since it wasn't a base game car from 2013. This car came out with the actual sort of like next-gen versions back then with PS4 and Xbox One. So, I mean, they did have time to at least give it something. I mean, this exhaust option, the stock, is not that great. I would have liked some nice exhaust pipes, kind of like a nice dual exit exhaust coming out the back. That would have been nice. Maybe like a spoiler upgrade, even different hood options, even though the stock hood is great. But, I mean, there was so much potential with this car. They just didn't even do anything with it. Even the Vigero, that's an OG 2013 car, and that has some options. This has basically nothing except for roofs. Well, anyways, let's give it some revs. Sounds good. Like every other muscle car in game. First person. It's a pretty nice car. It's not bad. Let's floor it. Wheel spin. But it gets up and goes pretty good. I mean, when you max it out, it has power. It's not slow. And again, it's around, you know, the performance of the Phoenix. So it's not the Phoenix, if you've driven it fully customized, it's not a slow car, and this one's not slow either. So it definitely moves. It's fun. It's definitely fun. It's not a car that's boring to drive. The brakes leave a bit to be desired. I just tested them there, and the brakes aren't that great. Handling, probably traditional muscle car. I hit a post. Traditional muscle car. Let's see here. Between these two cars here, this thing is steering has a little bit of steering. Has a little bit of steering input delay as well. The back end came out there. Yeah, definitely needs a spoiler upgrade back here. Now the Burger Shot Stallion, it comes with a spoiler back here, but that's just a visual thing. It doesn't actually add any extra traction compared to the normal one, at least not that I know of. So yeah, hard on the brakes. A bit of understeer too. That's so weird. Wow, that's a lot of understeer. So if it grips, you have a bunch of understeer, and if it doesn't grip, it just completely loses traction, like that. That's so strange. Wow, very weird car to drive. Okay, I guess let's pull over and open all the doors and stuff. But before that, let's do a wheelie. Obviously, every car in the muscle car class can do a wheelie, and at least almost all of them, even if the wheelie is small. But let's see how this one does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can hold it for a good bit. That's not bad. That's pretty impressive. And of course, it being rear-wheel drive, you can mid-drive it. Sounds pretty good too. It's not a bad car. It just needs customization. All right, let's hop out here. I find it cool that Rockstar actually kept that classic emblem there on the grille. Like, that's a nice touch, a nice reference to the older GTA titles. Let's turn on the engine here. Vehicle. Wait a minute. Vehicles. Remote. Remote. There we go. I was like, where'd it go? Remote. Okay. Vehicle doors. All. See engine model. Nice big V8 in there. Exterior. Oof. That trunk texture quality is god awful. They put the worst thing they possibly could back there. That's atrocious. Interior, copy and paste muscle car. Not much to see there. No special floor mats or nothing like that. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to let me know down below in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.